2, set, go. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I hope we've got some gamers watching this lesson because today I'm going to be teaching you the Fallout 4 theme song. And that's what I just demoed for you. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to do all that. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you the right hand melody first. Our key signature is 3 flats: B flat, E flat, A flat. That tells us we're in the key of E flat major. Or its relative minor, which is C minor. And we'll get into that in a little bit later here, but for now I just want you to remember what the key signature is, because sometimes you're going to see notes in notation, and those flats in the key signature are automatically going to be applied. And other times you're going to see natural symbols in the music. So we're actually shifting between this E flat major, C minor sound and this C major sound. C minor, and C major. So keep an eye out for those accidentals and those natural symbols as well. Our time signature is 4/4, 4 beats per measure. All right, let's get started with our notes. Let's get our hand up, and we're going to put our thumb on middle C right there. Our second finger then plays E flat, and in the next measure we see the natural symbol. So with our third finger we'll play E natural. We're going to tie that over to a quarter note in the next measure, and then play again C, E flat, and again E natural, tied over again. Final note in this system, we have a C. Next line down, E flat with our third finger. Next we see our fifth finger on G, and then 2 down to D. Back down to C, D, E flat, F, back to E flat, D, and then here our thumb will quickly reach down, but it also has to reach back. So we're going to slide our whole hand back so our thumb can play B flat. Then we'll get our 2 finger out and get it ready for the next line down to play middle C. Then we play the same C again, but this time with our thumb, and we're going to pick up our rhythms to 8th notes. Let's try that again there, that same measure. Middle C with 2, and then switch to 1, D, E flat, F, now D, now E flat, and C. Keep moving. Again, thumb down to B flat, then C. Now check this out. Next note we're playing is this G, but we're going to need to fly our hand up so our thumb can play that G. That's going to enable us to reach way up here in range. So our third finger will play C, fourth finger then on D, and finally, in the last line down, our pinky is going to arrive at E flat. Okay, let's keep moving. C, D, 2 finger on B flat, and thumb on G. Then keep your third finger where it is. We'll play C again there. 2 on B flat, and 3 on C again. Let's keep moving. B flat, 4 on D, and then here in the final measure we'll play C, G, C, and G. So if you need extra practice with me walking through like that, just rewind and play back with me as needed. But now I'm going to bring up our backing track in my interactive app, and we're going to try this now in time at the slow tempo. Once we have that down, we'll speed it up. So here we go. Here's the right hand slow tempo now. All right, here we go. Watch that scroll bar. C, E flat, and E natural. Holding it through the next measure. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, keep holding. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Now E flat next. 5 on G, 2 on D. Back to C, and D. Walking up now, E flat. Back down. Now get your thumb ready for B flat. It's gonna move quick. Now thumb. Thumb on B flat again. Now thumb up to G. Good. Pinky to E flat. All right, there we have it. So again, if you need extra practice, simply repeat that section with me. But now we're going to full speed. 1, 2, set, go. Okay, way to go so far. Now let's switch gears and talk about the left-hand harmony. Now, for the most part, we go through this kind of a progression in the beginning. We're kind of going back and forth between C minor and a C major type of sound. And in the second half then, we get pretty firmly into C minor and we get into this kind of a progression. A flat major, B flat major, and C minor. Now there's some variations to this, so let's go over it now. Starting with our first chord we see in the top of the notation, A flat over C. That looks like this. Then we go to C major. And we're going to hold that. Then we get back to A flat over C, and this time we're going to go to A minor over C. So still with that E natural in the middle. We're going to hold that for 2 full measures. Next line down, back to A flat major over C. Then we go to a G minor over D, not very far away, right there. Then we'll move just the middle note of this chord from G to F to play our next chord. That's B flat over D. Okay, next measure, we've got 2 half note chords. We're going to drop down to that A flat major, then up to B flat major, and then up to C minor. And check this out, we're walking back down. B flat, A flat, B flat, back to C minor. Look at this, back down to B flat. A lot of repetition here in these ideas. Last line down, A flat, B flat, C minor, 2, 3. Now B flat for 1 count, then back to A flat. Now here at the end, we'll play a final C minor triad, but then we're just going to play the outside notes for the ending, just the C and the G there. Okay, when you're ready, let's cue up our backing track and we'll do the same thing we did with the right hand. We'll try it slow tempo first, and then we'll speed it up. Set, go. Hold it. 1, 2, and again. 4, 1. Hold this for 2 measures. Now look ahead. A flat over C again. Now G minor over D. Just changing our middle note now. Get ready to drop down to A flat for a half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now C minor. 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Back up. And back down. A flat again. Back up. I told you. Okay, now outside notes. 3 and 4 and. When you're ready, let's speed it up to full tempo. 1, 2, set, go. There we have it, guys. There's the left hand. So now the final step in this video is to put these hands parts together. And I'll walk you through that now. But before we do, I want to mention that we've got the rest of this song, and we've got it in different difficulty levels as well, all over at the Playground Sessions interactive app. And by the way, we're doing a free trial right now of that app. So if you want to tap this card above that says free trial, you can learn all about how you can play in the interactive app for 30 days with no strings attached and no payment up front. So I encourage you guys to check that out. In the meantime, let's keep moving on this video. We're going to put these hands together now. Just like before, we'll start with a slow tempo, and once we feel good there, we'll speed it up. But before we even do this in time at the slow tempo, I want to encourage you to pause with the notation still visible, and I want you to just walk through this stuff with no timing, all right? I just want you to walk through and see when do the hands play together and when do they play separately, right? So here we can see in the first few measures, I'll do an example for you. We have rest in the beginning of the measure in both hands, and then right hand comes in by itself, and on beat 3, the hands play together. Next measure, they play together again. And they're both tied over to the next measure, but the right hand then plays on its own first, while the left hand still holds. And then they're back to playing together. So that's what I want you to do through all this before we hit play at our slow tempo. But I'll assume you've done that, and here we are now picking it back up. Follow along with me at this slow tempo. Set, go. All right guys, final step. When you're ready, we're gonna speed this whole thing up full tempo. And don't forget to check out the free trial of the app. One more time, tap that card above that says, "What are you waiting for?" Because there's more to this song to be learned in the app, and I hope you guys will take advantage of that free trial. All right guys, well, let's go ahead and wrap up this lesson on the Fallout 4 theme by doing it at full tempo. Here we go. 2, set, go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Phil, and this is Playground Sessions. I hope I see you soon for the next video lesson. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right, guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.